Hey guys, so last video you saw I put the isolation coat on this guy. Quite happy with the finish on that, quite shiny. So when I put this varnish on, no smearing. Okay, so varnishes. I don't know if you can see them, there's three main kinds I use. So I've got the gloss varnish, obviously really high sheen. Matte varnish is completely dull, but the one that I find the best is the satin, which is somewhere in the middle of both. A lot of people prefer this because obviously when this is on the wall in the light, if it's too shiny you can't see it, otherwise if it's too dull you can't notice it's got varnish on, so most people go for the satin, hence that's the biggest bottle. Right, okay, so go from the start. One of these little takeaway containers, bit of foil. Right, so again, this is just the way I do it. I find it works best for me. Cheap brush, and for emergencies, kitchen roll, lifesaver. On my last video I mentioned these. These are the little foam applications that people use. Now I don't know if you can see that, but on this near the top all black bits started coming off. Not only that, they do tend to smear when I do it. I don't know why, so I just go for one of these, just a cheap brush, just give it a quick knot, make sure there's no dust on there. Okay, bit of varnish into that as so, and what I tend to do is put a little bit more, and then what I'll do now, I'll varnish this, leave it a minimum 4 hours, go back to it, varnish it again. What I'll do is I'll varnish it, say this way, or this way, then obviously 4 hours later, the opposite way. The reason I use so much foil is when I finish, I can leave that wrapped up and then come back to it and it's still, you know, fresh, ready to go. So, gentle strokes, just like this. See, what I love about the isolation coat is there's no chance of that smearing because it's a barrier between the varnish and the paint. Just gentle strokes like that. Again, the best tip with this is you need good light, otherwise you won't see any bits you've missed. What I do is I go back and forth. I'll try and get the whole painting done first, and then I'll just nip round the edges. Again, not too violent. I've got a little bit on there. Let's get that. There we go. Nice and easy. Again, if you look in the light, you can see any little bits you've missed. Normally I take it a little bit slower, but I don't want to bore you. So that looks quite good to me. Just make sure you've got it all. Like I say, no big if you missed little bits, because you can go over it again. What I'll do then is I'll just go around the edges, just to tidy up. Right, so again, these gloves are a lifesaver. I bought some bodyguard ones off Amazon. They last ages if you just use them for this and then go, you know, turn them inside out, put them on again. Again, it's a little bit misty when you first do it, but it dries clear. Right, I'm quite happy with that. So what I'll do now is pop that in there. Yeah, what I like to do is make it all airtight like that. And when I come back to that in about 4 or 5 hours, that'll still be sealed, ready to go. Do it again. Then literally you can take this out, chuck it away. I wash the brush in just soap and water really, let it dry and it's good to go again. Right, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching.